Welcome to This Just In, a weekly news show highlighting the people and events in Newport News Public Schools. The summer months are drawing to a close, and soon students will be starting a new school year full of exciting opportunities. The first day of school is a little later this year, with students arriving on Wednesday, September 8th. Newport News Public Schools is welcoming students back to school for in-person, full-day instruction 5 days a week. Here is some additional information to help you start a fantastic school year. If you have a child who is not registered for Newport News Public Schools, you can do it now through the online pre-registration process, which can be used anytime and from anywhere. After completing the process online, schools will contact parents and guardians to schedule an in-person appointment to finalize the registration process. Please remember, children who are 5 by September 30th are eligible to enter kindergarten that school year. And children who will be 6 years old on or before September 30th must attend school. If your child is currently enrolled in any NNPS preschool program, families will not need to register them for kindergarten. For important enrollment information and exact details about the online pre-registration process, please visit the NNPS website. To support efficient bus scheduling, some school operating hours have been adjusted for the 2021-22 school year. Please check your school's website or social media page for these updated student hours. All students in Newport News Public Schools can receive free breakfast and lunch each day during the school year. No additional forms are needed to receive this healthy benefit. For students still learning virtually, Meals to Go will serve breakfast and lunch curbside at all elementary schools from 1 to 1:30 p.m. daily. Please visit the Child Nutrition Services website for information on school menus and snacks. The health and safety of our students and staff is a top priority for Newport News Public Schools. Based on CDC recommendations, the Commonwealth of Virginia requires that all students, teachers, staff, and visitors wear masks indoors at all Virginia public and private pre-K through 12 schools, regardless of vaccination status. Masks are also required on school buses through a national CDC order pertaining to all public transportation. Before the start of the school year, technology staff will be hosting Chromebook repair clinics to repair or swap student laptops. At multiple sites over the course of 3 days, trained staff will be available to assist students and their families who need technical support for their school-assigned Chromebooks. Some families living outside of Newport News have heard about the excellent opportunities available in our schools and have elected to enroll their children on a tuition basis. If you would like to find out more information about applying for enrollment of non-resident students, contact the NNPS Business Department at 591-4511. To find out more information on any back-to-school topic, including registration, visit nnschools.org. The Newport News Public Schools Transportation Department takes pride in offering safe rides to all of our students, and getting kids to school safely starts at the bus stop. During the first week of school, pickup times may vary, so students should arrive at the bus stop 15 minutes before their scheduled pickup. If the bus is late, please remain at the bus stop for an additional 15 minutes. Call your school's front office if the bus still doesn't arrive. Normally, students should arrive at the bus stop 10 minutes early. On the way to the bus stop, students should always walk along the curb or as far away from the street as possible. They should also walk on the left side of the road facing traffic while keeping their eyes open for moving vehicles on driveways or side streets. Once at the bus stop, children should wait on the curb and should never run or play games in the street. Make sure your child is visible at the bus stop because the bus will only stop if children are present. If your child is waiting in a car or house, the bus driver may not stop. Once the school bus arrives, children should wait for the bus to make a complete stop before approaching. Students should enter the bus in a single file line and use the handrails for safety. If your student has to cross the street to get on the bus, wait for the bus driver to wave you on. Students should always cross in front of the bus where the driver can see them. And students should never walk directly alongside or behind the bus. Once on the bus, students should go directly to their seat, remain seated during the entire ride, hold their belongings in their lap, and keep the aisles clear. The bus driver needs to focus on driving the bus safely, so students should talk quietly to their friends and refrain from yelling or moving around on the bus. Parents, please do your part to explain these safety guidelines to your children. And please remind them not to take rides from strangers and to go directly home when the bus drops them off in the afternoon. Bus routes are assigned according to your child's home address. Newport News Public Schools' user-friendly Bus Stop Query and Zone Finder website allows parents and students to determine the bus stop closest to their home and the approximate walking distance to the bus stop. The Here Comes the Bus app allows families to view the real-time location of their child's school bus on a smartphone, tablet, or computer. Through this app, families can receive confirmation that their child's bus has arrived at the bus stop or at school, and receive notifications when the bus is a certain distance from the bus stop. If you do not plan on using a school bus to transport your child to and from school this year, you can email the Transportation Department to inform them. Please include each child's full name and school. If you have any questions about bus transportation, please contact your school's main office. A common question for families is, what supplies do students need to bring to school? As supply lists become available for specific schools, they'll be posted on that school's website. The information will also be available by going to the Back to School page on the school system's website. Along with supplies, please don't forget to see if your child's school has a specific dress code. And you'll also have the opportunity to find out about supplies and dress codes at your school's open house or orientation. Virtual open houses will be offered to preschool, elementary, and middle school students. Each school will contact families with specific dates and times. For middle schools, 6th and 7th grade orientation will be on Wednesday, September 1st from 10 a.m. to noon with bus transportation provided. High school student orientations take place on Friday, September 3rd with bus transportation provided. 9th grade students arrive from 8 to 11 a.m. while 10th graders visit their high schools from 1 to 3 p.m. 11th and 12th grade students attending a new high school are welcome to attend either session. For a list of these dates and a calendar of the school year, visit the school system's website. When it's determined that schools will be closed or delayed in opening, the school system will make the announcements as early as possible. In case of inclement weather, please remember that a decision to close or delay the opening of schools cannot be made on the basis of a forecast alone. Conditions must be evaluated. Transportation personnel drive the streets starting at about 4 a.m. to determine safety conditions. The goal is to make a final decision by 6 a.m. so that local television and radio stations can make the announcement. For the most reliable and timely information, please check the information line at 757-283-7810, the administration office at 757-591-4500, the Newport News Public Schools website at nnschools.org, or NNPS TV on Cox 47 and Verizon Fios 17, as well as Roku and Apple TV. You can also follow NNPS on Facebook and Twitter. And the school system's families and staff will also receive notification through the telephone communication system. Is your child ready for kindergarten success? To build a strong foundation for lasting achievement in school, a child should be well-rounded, arriving to kindergarten with the necessary cognitive skills, as well as the physical, social, and emotional skills to set the stage for successful learning. Newport News Public Schools has partnered with the nonprofit Smart Beginnings Virginia Peninsula, creating a collaborative system to ensure that every child on the peninsula enters kindergarten prepared to achieve success in school and in life. Together, they've created a kindergarten readiness checklist, which is available free of charge by contacting Smart Beginnings Virginia Peninsula. Thanks for joining us for this week's edition of This Just In. And check out more fun and informative videos at nnpstv.com to see the many great things happening in Newport News Public Schools. Thanks for watching and have a great school year.